So much for joining us, Dr. Apotheker. Let me ask you first about the consumer side of the business. It seems like this is where the weakness is, the business side doing well. What do you do to change that?
Well, it's an interesting question because the consumer side is a mixed picture as well. From a HP perspective, we saw different behavior from consumers between printing and PCs. And the consumer PC market, and I stress market here, was soft across all of the regions. But remember, it was a tough compare due to the launch of Windows 7 at the end of 2009. That said, HP actually gained share sequentially in both desktop and notebooks. And on the printer side, we actually saw reasonably good performance on the consumer side, with a good pickup on supplies and a slight decline on consumer hardware, but that will be recovered very quickly.
Leo, when we think about the consumer side, we've all watched so closely, been obsessed, if you will, with what's going on with the Apple iPad. What about your tablet for HP? We're hearing reports that it's going to be out in mid-April. Does that sound about right?
We actually had a great February 9th launch event for our WebOS product. It was a very exciting day for Hewlett Packard, and we all felt really good about it. So we have some really exciting products coming out. 3 new products, the VIA, the Pre-3, the touchpad. And I think you should take a little bit of a long-term view on the tablet market. It's still in its early stages. There's a lot of room for growth. My analysis is that this is a marathon and certainly not a sprint. As to the launch dates, we haven't changed them from the announcement, so we still plan to have the VIA coming out in early spring, the Pre-3 coming out in the summer, and the tablet, at least the Wi-Fi version of the tablet, of our touchpad, coming out this summer in the U.S. and selected markets.
Do you think that the tablet should be oriented more towards consumers or more towards the enterprise? I mean, can you get a leg up on Apple, for example, by making your tablet work better with business? Well,
that's a great question. We actually intend to be in both markets, and we intend to be very strong in both the consumer and the enterprise market with our tablet and all our other products. In fact, we believe that we have the capability to make it into a very unique product, and we hope that it can be extremely attractive for the prosumer, the consumer, and the enterprise market. So we'll be putting a lot of effort in there to make sure that's attractive.